Hello everyone, welcome to LaTeX tutorials. In this video, I am going to show you how to insert a figure into a LaTeX document. To start with, here I have defined the document class as an article. The size of the paper is A4 size and the font size is 10 point. Here I have my begin document and end document, and within these commands will be the document itself. To create some junk text, I am once again going to use the package Lipsum. To start with, let me just create two paragraphs from the Lipsum package. Right. So the first command here generates two paragraphs from the Lipsum package, and the next command here generates once again two paragraphs. The number of the paragraphs is 3 and 4. So when I run it, you will see 4 paragraphs of text appearing in your screen. So you can see in the document here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Please note, I have taken this junk text only for illustrating how to insert a figure. Let us now assume that I want a figure in between these two commands. To insert a figure, go to the LaTeX menu option. Here you go to environments, then you can come to figure. You can now see that some text is added, which says /begin figure, caption, /end figure. So caption is the description of the figure. Now, the command for inserting a graphics requires a package called as graphics. So I'm going to add that package here. Right. So this is the package name, graphics. This is very important. You note the correct name of the package. Now coming to the figure environment, here I'm supposed to add a command, include graphic. You can see immediately it automatically gives the command. So /include graphics, within flower parenthesis you have the name of the image. Now the image name has to be very properly taken, and in fact you have to give the complete path. Now let me take you to the folder where this file, this LaTeX file is saved. Right. So this is the document I am currently editing, and here I have created a folder called as images, mainly for storing all the images. This is a good way of storing the graphic content. So coming to the LaTeX document, I have to now give the path. So I start by the folder name / now I will give the figure name. You can go back once again. I have two figures here and I have named both of them as figure 1. However, one is in small letters, another one is in capital letters, and please note one is a JPG, another one is a PDF. I'm going to first illustrate the JPG one, so it is fig_1. Here there is no need to give the extension as .jpg. If you want, you can give, but it is not mandatory because it is the only file with the name fig_1. If you want to give some description, such as let us say map of the area, because what I am going to display is a map. So I save it again, I run it. Right. So you can see the figure in fact has appeared. But what has happened is the fig1 is so large, it does not fit into the printable area of the document. So in such a case, what you should do is you should now add optional arguments to scale down the image. So coming to the include graphics command, just before the flower parenthesis begin, include square parenthesis, and here you have to give the command called as scale equal to. Now the maximum scale has to be usually 1. Anything greater than that is going to damage the quality of the image. So when I give the scale equal to 1, it will print the figure with its original dimension. Anything less than that, for example, if I give it as 0.5, it is going to scale down by a factor of 0.5. Let me save it and show you how it appears. You can see the image is now scaled down, and in fact you can see the reduction in size as well. I'm going to further reduce the size here. Okay, it is still larger than what I require. So I'm going to make it a little bit lesser. Right. So now this properly fits into my printable area, and therefore this size is somewhat acceptable. Now what is also important is the positioning. So as you can now see here, I wanted the image in between these 4 paragraphs. However, the LaTeX put it in a separate page. This can be overcome by overwriting the default settings. Now what I will do is, here in the begin figure command, at the end of it I am going to give a square bracket and I am going to insert an exclamation mark, and then I will insert 3 characters called as HTB. H stands for here, T stands for top, B stands for bottom. This is what actually the LaTeX by default does. So what the LaTeX document will do is, it will find the best position for your figure and it will place it accordingly. For example, if I have too much of a text, let me just increase the number of paragraphs here. So instead of 3 to 4, I will make it as 3 to 8. So now you will see the figure will be automatically placed either at the top of the page or at the bottom of the page. Let me save it and show you. Right. So you can now see that the figure is automatically set to the top of the page. This is what the LaTeX does. Now if I change this overwriting command, let me just remove H and T, only B remains. That means you are asking the LaTeX to place the figure at the bottom of the page. Save it, run it. Now you can see the figure has been moved to the bottom of the page. So this is how you can change the positioning of the image, but it is always advised to place any graphic either at the top of the page or at the bottom of the page. Another important thing I want to talk about is the figure positioning within the printable space. For example, here you can see it is left aligned. Now if I want my figure to be center aligned, you have to simply give another command here after begin figure and call it as /centering. Right? So when you do that, the figure will automatically align to the center of the page. Let me save it and illustrate. Right. You can now see the figure is aligned to the center of the page. Right, of course, this is how you can change. You can also see that we have been given a figure number as well. So this is automatically done by LaTeX. So you do not have to really worry about the figure numbers. Right, that is about adding a figure into a LaTeX document and positioning it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.